Any conflicts to report? Item 4, approval of minutes of the meeting of September 3rd, 2015.
No one had a chance. I'd like to make a motion that we defer action. Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item A, request for temporary use of City of Hammond owned property submitted by Sarah Contracting Services LLC.
This is for the cleanup work on the Grand Isle River. They're going to restore it after they're done, so I make a motion that we approve it.
Motion second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. Item B, rescind bid award to TGB Unlimited Incorporated based on deficiency of bid documents.
Mr. President, this is a This is a project that we awarded a contract. We awarded the bid. We have not yet signed the contract. It is then to discover there was deficiencies in the bid documents which were brought to our attention. So we are going to rescind that award. We're going to contact the next lowest bidder and see if they're still willing to do the work, if they'll hold their price, and then we will, if they're good with that, and then we're going to award it to them and then do a contract with them.
So noted.
So I'd like to make a motion that we rescind the bid to TGB Unlimited doing business at Bancroft Electric and make the award to Midwestern Electric Incorporated. Second.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item C, change order number 6 received from First Group Engineering Incorporated for the Wolf Lake and Forsyth Trail project.
This doesn't change the cost of the project. It's basically a time extension, so the project cost stays the same. We've had a previous change order that actually reduced the project, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve the change order. Second.
Motion second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. Item D, recommendation of acceptance received from First Group Engineering Incorporated for the Wolf Lake and Forsyth Trail project.
Yeah, this is the IC 639. It's required for all federally funded projects, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve the 639 and accept the project.
Motion? Second. Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item E, correspondence received from BP Pipelines requesting permission to repair test station and vent pipes throughout the city.
Yeah, these are all, well, most of them are down in the South Hammond area. This is facilities that exist there now. All they're going to be doing is they're going to be making repairs, and they're going to be replacing some of the plastic marker pipes and stuff like that. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve that work.
Second. Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item F, demolition hearings on property located at 3103 163rd Place.
Mr. President, this is a property that has now been acquired by UNI. They're starting to make repairs, and we're going to continue it to November the 12th, 2015.
Make a motion to continue to that date.
Motion? Second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. 3306 165th Street.
I don't know if anybody's here for this. This is a property that I drafted a rehab agreement, and I sent it to the owner. Are you the owner? Are you Irfan Kumar?
I'm the brother of the owner.
Okay, well, I drafted a rehab agreement. It expired August 20th. There's been absolutely zero progress on the property. I have prepared an order to demolish, and I would ask that the board please sign it based on the condition of the property. I have current pictures from as of 2 days ago, well, I'm sorry, the 29th, 2 weeks ago, showing absolutely no work has been done as per the rehab agreement. And the house remains exactly in the condition it was prior to doing the rehab agreement.
We have spent $4,500 for Mr. Nishimuro to a general contractor. He dug up the place to inspect the foundation, and he found the footing was sound, and we had 6 weeks of rains, and he said he had to be de-watered before we could inject the mud jacking. And the total bill came to $48,000, which is quite a bit of money. And my brother came up with $20,000, and I went to Mr. Nishimuro. I said, could we get a partial thing and just fix the foundation for now? He said, they will not grant that. We have to get a permit for the full $48,000 worth of work. And my brother lives in Turkey. He owns livestock. He's going to sell everything he has in 2 weeks. And he will be able to send the money. And branches, 4 weeks, we will do the work. I have already spent in 2007, $50,000. Everything is brand new in the house except the foundation problem, which we had always had water problems, some pump problems.
Mr. President, this has been continued since June. We've had absolutely no progress. I would just ask you that you enter the order. Of course, entering the order doesn't mean it's coming down today. However, if they decide to not do anything again for, 12 weeks, we can just then go forward with the demolition.
Okay, we have a recommendation.
I would ask you to sign the order to demolish. Enter the order to demolish, and then we can bid it out.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Sir, you have time to scramble to get going on this house. Get the money in place, get the repairs made before they move to demolish. Okay? Thank you.
And how long do we have for that?
We're going to bid it out, that takes 30 days, so if it's not fixed probably by November 1st, no bother, because we'll just take it down.
Okay.
Sir, make sure your contractor's licensed in the city.
He is. He already lined up.
Next item, 241 173rd Street.
Mr. President, there has been progress on this property, and inspection is scheduled. We're going to continue this to November the 12th.
Motion to continue to then.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 1510 173rd.
This one, we're going to continue to November the 12th. However, our Inspector Luter did inform me before the meeting that the stop work order was issued because they are doing work without permits. So we are going to keep an eye on this one, but I would still ask you to continue to November the 12th.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 2408 Birch.
Is Mr. Youngheim here? I'm not surprised. The rehab agreement is expired. He's done absolutely nothing, and we're just going to proceed forward with the demolition. I will send him a letter to get his things out.
I'm actually here on behalf
Oh.
of Mr. Young.
Okay. Well, what has he done on the property?
This is for Birch.
Yeah, 2408 Birch.
Okay.
These are the pictures that were taken 2 weeks ago.
Since that time, board, there has been water. The maintenance by the plumber, the water has been provided to the property. Basically, it took longer than expected, but as we sit today, we're ready to put plumbing into the house and basically finish the house at this point. They ordered windows, but apparently they're on back order, so they're on their way. They just haven't been received yet, but as soon as they get here, they'll be ready to be installed. Mike Kabachko.
The problem is that the order to demolish was entered in 2013, and Mr. Youngheim has been dragging his feet for going on 2 years. The order was entered October 17th of 2013. So this, it's on order, it's coming, we've kind of been hearing this for 2 years now. I would suggest we just send him a letter telling him to remove this property and we just take it down and we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, and I understand that this has been going on for a long time. I'm sure the board's aware that construction is not necessarily an efficient thing to do. We run into delays constantly. I know he's working on the property. There's a good chance that they should have the plumbing in the house, actual house here shortly, along with the windows once they actually receive them. If we could have just one final brief period just to make sure we get sufficient progress done, otherwise he's going to be out his entire investment at this point.
30 days?
30 days would be fine.
What's 30 days from now? Because the order is going to expire October 17th, so I wouldn't...
October 10th?
Okay, October 10th, because that way we can just take it down if he hasn't finished it. Could you please let him know that that's the final continuance, and we're tired of
Actually,
running around with him?
October 8th.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, October 8th works.
Yeah, you're right. October 8th.
Make a motion to continue until October 8th.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
I don't know if they're set for today. He's probably not made any progress on those either.
Well, those we have bonds on.
Okay.
5714 Calumet.
We just had a brand-new rehab agreement in this property, which was approved by this board August 27th, so I would ask you to continue this to November the 12th.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. 5814 to 24 Calumet.
This is that building that's
Almost ready to.
Almost ready to open, so the building department says just remove it from the demolition list. We're gonna close the file.
So moved.
Second?
Motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes
Aye.
have it. 531 Cherry Street.
Now, I did hear that there is a new owner. I was hoping somebody from Poseidon would be here. This is a Wendy Wang property. She had a rehab agreement but did absolutely nothing on it. I am told there's a new owner, but I'm still waiting for somebody to contact me. I would just say, let's go forward with the bid and demolish.
So moved.
Motion,
Second?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 620 Cherry Street.
This one is, oh, this is actually quite a success story. This individual acquired the property in the spring, has completely rehabbed it, and it is ready to be removed from the demolition list.
We heard this last week?
Yeah, we did the rescind order last week, but it was set for status today,
Like
so
to
it
hear it again.
was, yeah.
I remember the guy coming in and giving us spiel that he was gonna fix it up and he
He fixed it up within less than 6 months, completely redone. So we just,
motioned to remove it from the list.
yep, just closed the file.
Motion,
Second?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 1909 Clay Street.
Actually, on this one, our order has expired, we're just gonna close the file. If it's re-demo worthy, we just have to start over.
Yeah, apparently he's got a little bit of plumbing left, but it's substantially done.
Yeah, it's
So we're good
expired.
on that.
Yeah, we're good, we're closing the file.
All right, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
503 Conti.
Now, I think somebody's here on 503 County. A gentleman came to my window yesterday, and I just told him to come here today. What I did have is that we're continuing this to November the 12th. This is the barber shop over on Conkey. He's making slow but steady progress, and I would just ask that the board set it over to November 12th.
So moved.
Motion, second. Second. All those in favor? Aye. Aye. To 11 Hanover.
Once again, progress is being made, and I would ask to continue it to November the 12th.
Second?
Motion, second. All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. 6132 Harrison.
Again, this progress is being made. It's passed the rough inspection, and I would ask you to continue to November the 12th.
So moved.
Motion, second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. 6320 Harrison.
Is anybody here from 6320 Harrison? Okay.
Yes, I would like to ask for continuing, because my contractor, he's still working, so that's what I'm asking for favor for continuing.
How long is it gonna take you to finish this? Because your rehab agreement has expired. The time you were supposed to do it in, you have failed. It's still a mess, see?
Yeah, this one we cleaned it yesterday.
Okay, well,
I did it yesterday.
these pictures were taken a week ago.
Yeah, I did it.
And what about all-
My contractor is doing this. Yeah, because this weekend, the past week, the weather is 92 degrees, it's August.
Well, yeah, but you've had this going on
Yes.
for almost 2 years.
Yes.
So weather last weekend shouldn't have stopped 2 years' worth of progress.
Yes, I understood that. So Mr. Taylor asking for the continuance for the.
Okay, I would ask that
He said
maybe,
he's going to finish this week.
I would ask that maybe, oops, wrong one. I would ask that we maybe set this one for October 8th, just so we can keep an eye on the progress, because it does not seem to be moving very quickly.
So moved.
Motion,
Second?
all those in favor? Ayes have it. Come back October 8th. Some progress.
I'm in the middle of a hearing here. All right.
1130 Highland.
On 1130 Highland, there is progress, and we're going to continue to November the 12th.
Motion,
Second?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 4504 to 10 Holman Avenue.
This is the grocery store, the Cockroach Grocery Store, which now has had a strange twist of fate. NICD has sent them a letter asking to acquire it, that they're working on maybe an arm's length negotiation. If not, they can probably take it. But if there is an arm's length negotiation, they're going to tear it down.
The whole block?
They're taking that in quarters, so I don't know if they're looking for more parking.
Rudy's Bait Shop is there too.
Rudy's Bait Shop, yeah, Rudy's Bait Shop's vacant.
I mean, we're probably
Yeah.
gonna take the building on the backside.
So anyway, we're just going to continue this till November 12th to see if they can reach an arm's length negotiation for the purchase of the property. There won't be any more rehab if they do.
I came here like 5 times and said we're making progress.
They actually were making progress, but now they've been, a higher power has stepped
Negotiating with
in.
Nicky.
Yeah, a higher power stepped in.
Motion,
Second?
all those in favor? Ayes have it. 6850 Indianapolis Boulevard.
This was a gas station over there across from Nick's Liquors, and they've self-demolished it. We're just gonna close the file. Anything that's left at that issue is just a code issue. No, we're
So
gonna,
noted. 6537 Madison.
this is another property that we're gonna continue to November the 12th. There has been electrical, plumbing, and mechanical, which have all passed inspections. November 12th, please.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 7204 Madison.
This was a two-story brick house, which is absolutely fine. The garage, however, is in absolutely no better condition than it was when we were here in June. And I've prepared an order to demolish. Here's the pictures of the garage. In fact, it's now become overgrown. There's stuff.
Okay. The information, my name is Jeff Williams, representing local counsel for the bank. Bank had difficulty getting any access to the property because the property sold the share sale in June. Once the deed transferred, the deed actually got recorded July 20th.
You're Jeff Williams,
Yes,
the attorney?
yes.
Who are you?
Dan Robinson, the Realtor. I
I'm just making sure you.
ordered the inspection on August 26th. We're waiting for the inspector to come out and tell us what needs to be done. It's a brick garage.
Yeah, well, I mean, how about a hint for one, clean up all the garbage, get the crap out of the gutters, put a door on. I mean, this isn't exactly rocket science. Put the awning back on, so it's not laying in the yard.
I was asked to take the awning off.
Okay, well,
They came from the front of the house. Yeah, all we need to know is what needs to be done, so the inspector
okay.
comes out, tells us what to do. You know, the property's actually sold too.
Well, I'm gonna ask that the board enter an order, because this has been continued since June, and from June to today, it's actually gotten worse, not better. Nobody's picking up the garbage, there's stuff growing in the gutters, and I would just ask that the board enter the order to demolish the garage only. The house is not gonna be affected by this.
Motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. You have time to resolve the issue, sir?
Well, all right, but the inspector needs to come.
Okay.
Yeah, but this has also been pending since June,
I
so.
know, they just got the recorded sheriff. They wouldn't let me order the inspection until.
There is a law that says if you have the tax deed on the property, you can clean up the outsides of the property. You can take the crap out of the gutters, you can clean up the pile of weeds that have piled up, you can, so the fact that they chose not to do that indicates that they're not that serious.
So you follow, I mean, you understand, I mean, you got time to resolve the issue, and you got plenty of time to do that.
But if it looks like this come the time the bids are open, it's coming down.
So, Godspeed, man. 6239 Monroe.
On this property, there has, owners have self-demolished the garage. You self-demolished the garage, right? The garage is gone?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. There is a rehab agreement that doesn't expire until October. The owner self-demolished the garage. Progress is being made. I'd ask you to continue to November the 12th.
Okay with you, sir?
Yes, I'm working right now, and I'm going to finish what I'm doing. I'm going to call for inspection, and then I'm going to continue with the other.
Okay, so we're gonna hear it again November 12th.
On November 12th, okay.
What's your name?
Ruben Hernandez.
Make a motion to continue.
Hernandez?
Ruben Hernandez.
Motion?
Second?
Oh,
All those in
Ruben?
favor?
Aye.
Hernandez. Okay,
Ayes have it.
November 12th.
yes. All right, 6317 Monroe.
Thank you.
This is another Allison Cove property, which we've been kicking around for 2 years, and we're waiting for, let me show you, get the pictures for what. I know we're gonna continue this one. We're gonna continue it, but she needs to get a final inspection.
Yeah, I had a final inspection, the day before yesterday. I just need the final, like rails and the steps is not wide enough, the steps, because it's all house, so I'm have to adjust it. No, it's the dip.
The
yeah,
run? The rise and the
steps.
run. It's rise
Yes,
and run.
Yes, so I just need to continue. And I would like to ask him for the favor to remove from the demolition list, because this house is 95.99.
And when it's 100% done, we'll remove it from the demolition.
Okay, so we're coming back October 8th? on-
No, let's just do November 12th for this one. If she gets it completely done between now and then, I can rescind the demo order, we can do that, but I'm not doing it till it's done because we've been waiting for 2 years.
On November 12th.
I've been waiting 2 years, you can wait 2 months.
Motion to move
Yes,
it to November.
thank you very much.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
827 Morris, we are having progress. I'm waiting for a final inspection, and then it can come off the list. So I'm going to continue it to November the 12th. If the owner's here, all we're waiting for is, we're waiting for final inspection. You need to call for a final inspection, and then we can pull it off the list. But you've got to do that. You've got to say, it's done, come look at it. Okay? So this one, November 12th, call for a final inspection. Do you need the phone number?
Now I have, my construction, I work in a tiling, is done by next week.
Next week?
Yeah, just call for a final
Okay.
inspection, we can pull it off the list.
Thank you.
Thank you.
November 12th, my motion.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor? Ayes have it.
6419 Nebraska. You know, this one is like 90% done. I was hoping we could remove it by today's date, but not quite, so I would just ask that we continue it to November the 12th, and hopefully we can just pull it off the list at that time. It's 99% done.
Motion second,
Second.
all those in favor?
Did you make the second?
No, I said no. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 6333 New Jersey.
This one was continued until next week because Attorney Mears had a conflict in his schedule. However, in the meantime, they also have done a rehab agreement. So I would just show this is on the list for next week, Thursday, with the new demolitions.
1133 River Drive.
The attorney was here, Attorney Tim McKay was here, we spoke. They have repaired the garage, and we're going to remove it from the demolition list. I am going to prepare an order to rescind the demolition order. I wasn't aware that we actually entered it for the garage. I'm going to prepare it for next week's board hearing, but other than that, we can close the file.
So noted. 5658 Walter Avenue.
Unfortunately, this property, the owner was making attempts to fix it, but then she lost it on tax sale. She is no longer the owner of the property.
That's the one where she couldn't figure out who owned the other lot.
Right, it was a problem, and unfortunately, because of that, apparently nobody was paying the taxes on the house portion. It is now owned by redevelopment, and I would just ask you to please enter this order to demolish.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 5554 Walter.
All right, is anybody here? Oh, okay. Thanks. There is a rehab agreement in the file, but it has expired. Last hearing, the owner was told to call for an inspection before today's date. The demo order is going to expire in October. There has been progress. Have you called for an inspection yet?
I haven't did the final one yet.
Okay. Can you do that?
But it's,
Can you do that before November 12th? Because then we can pull it off the list if you're done. All right, I would just ask you to continue this till November the 12th, 2015, provided she gets a final inspection, we can probably remove it.
Motion.
Oh, just say, hey, come look at it, we'll get you off the list, you know, keep coming and waste your time.
Oh, second.
All those in favor?
Asking for a motion.
Ayes have it.
I think you had fun confusing me.
938 Wilkes.
Mr. President, the rehab, once again, we're waiting for a final, we're waiting for final inspection. Have you called for a final
Yeah, I
inspection?
have. I applied for it, no one showed up.
Okay.
I have pictures here, and I have,
No, we're going to continue to November 12th, but we can pull it off the list if you just call for the final inspection.
I did already.
Okay, well,
Twice.
once it ever happens, once the final inspection happens, we can remove it from the list.
Okay, do you need the pictures?
No, no,
Okay.
we know there's progress, we're just waiting for final inspection so we can close the file.
November 12th, Chris?
Yes, November 12th.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. 1125 Wilcox.
Attorney Tim McKay is here on this property as well. They're going to self-demolish the garage. They've got a contract with Acton, who is licensed in the city of Hammond. They have made some repairs to the house. The front door is still boarded up. There's a couple of issues. They're going to figure out what they're going to do because I think they just had an inspection yesterday. We're going to continue this till November the 12th, 2015, and figure out what they're going to do with the house portion, but the garage will be down by then.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. 6813 Woodmar.
Attorney Georgie is the attorney for the owner. There is a rehab agreement in the file. She is making progress, the owner, and we're going to continue this to November 12th.
Motion. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Moving on, item G, rental registration hearing on property located at 7828 Chestnut.
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry, this is, what
Chestnut.
It's my first rental property. I was unaware of the procedure, and I went to the water department probably 7 to 10 days after closing, and they gave me a sheet saying I have 30 days to register. Well, I was within the 30 days, they handed me the sheet, but evidently it was 30 days from closing, so I was 6 days late.
All right.
So that's why I'm here.
I spoke to the inspector, head of code enforcement. This was an issue where he'd come before the board on an appeal, and the appeal did not contemplate 12 and 13. He was already granted the appeal for 14, registers for 15. Inspection is just asking that it get dismissed. It would seem to be a miscommunication. Yeah, just close the action. He doesn't need, he's not late for those 2 years.
We're just dismissing the whole thing.
Right, we don't need to take any action.
Good to go.
Okay, thank you.
I'll second that motion.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Rental registration hearing on property located at 3942 Toll Avenue. 3942 Toll.
Mr. Weiner? This is retired, my name is Robert Hickey, County.
I have, well,
This one here?
this was sent to collections. They were going to allow him to come in for his appeal, but he's not here, so since no one appears, I'd ask that you deny the appeal.
Is it just 1 year?
Yes.
15?
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to assess the late fee for 2015 plus the $5 fee.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor?
Chris, 1 unit, single family?
Yeah, I just have a B1.
Ayes have it. Item J, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearing. It's crossed off in my list. Parish.
6530 Parish? Yes.
Oh, how convenient that is. Rental registration hearing on property located at 6530 Parish Avenue. So sorry.
I just have that she now lives in Griffith. She was living at this address, but she lives in Griffith as of probably March. Are you renting your house on Parish?
April, yes,
It's rented now?
yes. I don't know the need registration for rent.
When did you move out?
Me move in Griffith and, maybe 27 April? No, March.
March
I'm
of
sorry,
this
little
year,
English.
2015.
What month did you start renting it?
Registration.
What month? April?
No, rent the
Yeah,
property
yeah, when did you
in
start
March.
In March?
No, March, April. I'm sorry.
You moved to Griffith in March.
Yes,
When did somebody move into the house on Parish? Who moved into the house on Parish? What day?
me move,
You moved in March, right, to Griffith?
yes.
Who moved into the house on Parish? When?
Oh, February. I live in Parish 2 years and
Then you left.
yes,
You left. You went to Griffith, right? You moved to Griffith.
yes.
The house on Parish.
Mhm.
Somebody lives there now? Someone lives in the house on Parish?
I live in Parish.
Now?
No, now I live in Griffith.
Who lives there now?
Kian Vive in Parish Boy.
Oh, Leslie?
Okay. She pays you money?
Yes.
Okay.
Me pay the rent.
Yeah.
I am sorry, little English.
Okay.
All right, let's grant the appeal for 2015, but she's gonna have to register within 30 days.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
So you have to register in 30 days.
Okay,
Or today? You could wait till after the meeting
okay.
and she'll get you the paperwork.
I go now.
That's a good idea.
Okay, thank you very much.
Correspondence received requesting rental registration hearing.
Schedule these for October 15th.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item K, application of music event for a business grand opening submitted for approval.
Oh, okay.
It goes to environmental first, and it looks like they're not objecting.
Do you have a letter from environmental?
That's on the side of the street where there's all businesses, there's no homes on that side, so, I'll make a recommendation that we approve it. Looks like they got a petition signed by all the people that are affected anyway.
There is a memorandum she's handed me from Ron Novak, Director of HM, and it's dated yesterday. And it says, is attached is a proposed application for a music event to be held September 19th, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday, at 5610 Calumet, and they would just ask that it be placed on the agenda.
Make a motion to approve that.
Motion,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Okay,
Have fun.
thank you.
Item L, correspondence received from the Downtown Hammond Council requesting street closures for the Bazaar, Saturday, September 19th.
Where did they close? Waltham between Holman and Lyman.
Yeah, okay, that's the side
That's
street.
it, right?
That's the side street where they do the car show.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the street closures.
Do we need to send it to Gary for?
Yeah, Gary will get it.
And make sure Rhonda gets a copy.
So that he can provide
Or a
fair.
second?
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item N, correspondence received from Miss Nicole Zabala requesting permission to place a sign on Sheffield Avenue in memory of her sister.
Mr. President, we don't actually have any ordinances about memorial plaques. All of our ordinances and sign zoning issues deal with directional signs, informational signs. I would really have to defer this to the council to see if they want to place an ordinance, because we need to have some sort of consistency, regulation about sight vision, sight distance and blocking traffic and where it can be placed. And
There's one of these on 165th, across from the Walmart, and I was wondering about that too, but.
Yeah, I think that one got removed.
The Uniform Traffic Control Device Manual says you shouldn't have anything except regulatory signs within the public right-of-way, so there's no confusion. So we really don't have anything that addresses this.
You want to send her a letter?
We could do that. Because I'm not even sure how she's planning on mounting it. She's gonna put it on a NIPSCO pole, she needs to be talking to NIPSCO, and I don't know how big it is. Yeah. Well, I think that's presently out there now. There's some stuff out there right by the NIPSCO pole, very close to the entrance driveway into the gas station, which to me, depending on the size of the sign, could present a sight distance issue.
I mean, there is a memorial plaque over by Gavitt High School.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, that.
But that's, I believe, that's on private, that's on the grass, it's not a street sign,
It's on the back side, right?
it's on the grass by the bike trail, it's on a plaque, by a bench.
So it's not in the public
No,
right-of-way,
no.
it's set right behind it.
Correct.
Now,
I
right
think
behind
there's
it is
something
the
on the
private
bench too.
Right, on the bench, that's what I'm saying, but it's not a sign
Right.
on the bench by the bike trail. I would say we just need to deny it because we don't have an ordinance that controls sign placement on public right-of-way.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. I mean, if anyone wants to address this lady and, tell her what the ordinance is, I recommend it.
Yeah, we could, we are gonna have a bike trail right there.
Yeah, we could do a bench on the bike
Not
trail.
quite completed yet, maybe that would be the appropriate place to put it, where it's not affected by traffic. It's like right across the street, so it's not far from the scene.
Well, that's what they did at Gavitt, by the bike trail, by Gavitt, there's a bench with a plaque on it, and it says in memoriam. And then that doesn't affect traffic.
Who paid for that?
I really don't know, I thought it was the school, or it was the friends of the family in the school, they paid for a bench.
So rescind my motion and we'll talk to her about the future bike trail project?
Yeah, that might be our only option.
Yeah, because I don't think we want it within the public right-of-way on a heavily traveled street. I think it becomes an issue for us, and, we're gonna have them all over the place then. So I think we need to send her something that we couldn't approve it, but that we'd be willing to talk to her concerning the bike trail that's being constructed there. Once that's accepted, because right now that's a federal project under construction, we'd be able to work with her to place something on it.
Motion?
Yes.
Second.
Motion? Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Very good, thank you for that. Item N, grass sale permit submitted for approval.
I'd like to make a motion to approve them all.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor? Ayes have it. Any matters from board members?
I have one matter that came up early today. There's a water service leak, Sheffield Avenue. The water department and the plumber are gonna be working out there Tuesday to try to repair that because they have no idea where it's leaking and the water mains on one side of the street. They have asked to close Sheffield Avenue from Goslin to Hune for 1 day. They're gonna provide barricades and they're gonna provide an advance warning sign north of there for any trucks that are going down Sheffield so they can get off the route before they get to narrow Hune, which they probably wouldn't be able to turn. So, I'd like to make a motion that we approve that road closure.
Second.
Motion, second, all those in favor? Any other matters from board members? Any other matters, or any matter from any department head or the representative? Any new business? Any old business? Status of property located at 430 Highland Street. Chris? It's under old business.
Well, yeah, but what's, I know there was a rehab agreement, but then a stop work order was entered, right? And that's all I know on the property. We have already entered the demolition order on the property, haven't we?
Yes, it's in the middle of rehab.
Okay.
They're until it's full permanent, so it's
You know,
ongoing.
I have a suggestion. How about we continue this one and put it on for November 12th so it doesn't fall off the radar? Let's just do that with
It's
the,
deferred until today, according to our esteemed Board of Works secretary.
no, I believe her. It's just the last word I heard was that she wasn't pulling the right permits. Then all of a sudden today, she's pulled a permit because that's how the way things work the day of the hearing. And I would just ask that we kick this over to November 12th so it doesn't fall off our radar.
So moved.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is now open to the public. Anyone from the public wish to address the board?
Motion to adjourn.